exhibition, which would hopefully bring back foreigners.
Sandeep Bhatia of Macquarie Group is also joining us on the show now. Sandeep, afternoon. Are you also penciling in a steep correction for the Indian markets?
I'm not penciling in a steep correction, but I would welcome a steep correction because that would be a fantastic opportunity to buy. So I think essentially what Gautam has just said, that a good correction would be welcome, and I would just add to it, please buy that welcome correction. I think the budget is a better than expected budget, primarily for the fact that tax rates across all income categories for the first time this government has cut, and that's a good in principle signal that wealth creation and wealth creators will be rewarded in this country. It will not be socialism all the way, always, all the time. So that, I think, is the bigger, in principle message that I would be welcoming from this budget. And if there is a correction which can happen for multiple reasons, it can be because of global news flow, or it can be because of something which can happen in India, that correction needs to be bought. Our fundamentals, the country's economic fundamentals are strong, and we will definitely see earnings growth surprise on the upside this year.
Sandeep, any thoughts on this entire Adani story, and any in terms of what the implications are, not for the group but for the market, right? Because it's a huge group and under pressure, and there are linkages. What is your sense?
So I think on the economic front, I don't expect major negative impact. I think the immediate pressure point is behind us, and and definitely that's a good thing. I think the market clearly took a hit because of all the selling which has emanated, and that would continue for some more time. But it's nothing that will be of the order that can derail India's economic growth story. I think it's also good for everyone to introspect and ensure that Indian credibility and Indian accounting standards and credibility maintain the high standards that they have always had.
By the way, just take a look at ACC and Ambuja Cements. Now, both of them have come off considerably. Remember, ACC's numbers were good. Valuation-wise, it's looking attractive. Both of them net cash companies and generating free cash flows as well. But both of them taking a knot. And both of them, as we speak, Ambuja Cements, in fact, is down close to around 15% as we speak. Well, Sandeep, the consensus trade was go ahead and buy those banking names. And you've told us in the past as well that banks will do well this year in terms of earnings. Now, given the kind of correction we have seen in the last couple of weeks, wouldn't that make it more attractive?
Yes, I think every correction is a welcome correction. That's the preface of what I just said in the very beginning. And banks itself, definitely, it's very welcome. And just a couple of months ago, everyone was saying Indian banks are a growth story for the next couple of years. I don't think that has changed just because of some events which can happen and today's market movement. So I wouldn't change any of my thesis or my thought process on the back of recent price movements in the banking sector.
Gautam, are you